The Gambia Press Union GPU and media practitioners in the Gambia joined others around the world to commemorate World Press Freedom Day. While elaborating on the background and significance of the commemoration, the President, Gambia Press Union Modou Bajan Jr., stated that improvements are made in the Gambia's media landscape. He portrayed government's COVID-19 relief fund for journalists alongside the operations of more media houses as laudable.
The space for media freedom and freedom of expression has expanded since the downfall of dictatorship and since the ascendancy to power of President Adama Barrow. Also some things to celebrate and to be proud of. There are more media houses in the country now than ever before. And for the first time since the country's independence in 1965, the government granted a subsidy to the media to help them through financial and operational difficulties resulting from the coronavirus pandemic, and this is the COVID funds.
As part of the commemoration, a member of the Gambia Press Union Ethics Committee, Mustafa Mbai, oversaw the launching of the union's revised code of conduct, dubbed the Cherno Jallow Charter of Ethics for Journalists.
This document is based on global standards of journalism, taking into account local context with regards to legal, economic, political, technological, and the social-cultural realities. The code rather recognizes that freedom of speech is a basic element of a democratic society and that free and independent mass media are among the most important institutions in a democratic society. However, it also realizes the need to regulate the conduct of every person working for the mass media.
Speaking on the essence of ethics, Cherno Jallow challenged journalists to abide by the guiding principles of journalism.
Any institution that loses its values will die a natural death. And what are these values? These are human values. You put people first, not material first. All professional institutions have a code of conduct. So for us to be respected by the citizens, by our practice of the professions. Are we professional?
Having hailed the Gambia's journalistic improvements in the Reporters Without Borders RSF Index, the Gambia Press Union President cited the need to review and address some of the country's repressive media legislations as recommended.
The long-awaiting major reforms of the repressive media laws in the Gambia continue to drag 4 years on. The Media Law Review Committee's final report submitted to the Ministry of Information and Communications in May 2018 recommended for the review and amendment of the following legislations. 1. Information and Communications Act of 2009. 2. Criminal Code of 1933. 3. Indemnity Act of 2001. 4. GRTS Act of 2004. 5. Telegraph Stations Act of 1999. 6. Official Secret Act of 1922. And 7. Newspaper and Broadcasting Stations Act of 1944.
Almost 5 years after the fall of the Jammeh administration vis-a-vis the anticipation of a better environment for journalism in the Gambia, media practitioners are calling for more improvements in the country's media landscape. For the news, this is Modou Bajan.